Hello and a very good morning. This is Rishad the Cruz, and today I am in a secret location right on top of the mountains in the Western Ghats. Okay, so I want to do a recap of the real estate market in Goa, and I think it's been some time since I've put up my last video. See, let's start with prices. Okay, I'm getting a lot of inquiries on my email for apartments. If you're looking at Panjim, your apartments are about 90 lakhs, it goes upwards. Then you're looking at Donapola, Miramar area, again about a crore, slightly higher. If you're looking at sea facing, you're looking at 1.5 to 2 crores. Prestige is putting up 2.5, 3.5, 4 crores for an apartment. Honestly, I don't know if someone should invest that kind of money in an apartment, because I live between the UK and Goa. I know for 3 and 4 crores, you can get an apartment on the outskirts of the city of London. Right? Do we have the infrastructure to compare ourselves to these top tier cities? No, we do not. So why would anyone spend their money? Secondly, the rental return isn't great at all. For a 2 bedroom apartment that you spend 1.5 crores on, you will not even get 30 to 40,000. Barely you may get, if you really push the envelope, you do something really nice, the interior wise, you may get 50,000. Okay. So we've covered Panjim, Miramar, Donapala. Let's move Porvorim for a 2 bedroom apartment in a building that has no swimming pool, no gym, but in a nice building, 75 lakhs, 80 lakhs. A 3 bedroom apartment is about 1.5 crores. Okay, rental return on a 2 bedroom in Porvorim is about 30 to 40. On a 3 bedroom is about 40 to 50. Now, if you're looking at the areas where you can do daily rentals, which is like Siolim, which is Kalangut, Anjuna, Vagator, right? Your 2 bedroom apartment prices in a decent development is about 1.5 crore. You could get about 10,000 a night, about 200 nights. The flip side of that is that your capital appreciation will not be that great. Okay. What I'm noticing, guys, over the last 2 years is that so many people have bought into Goa. So many people are building. Anybody who's got extra money is coming in and saying, hey, you know what? I'm a builder, right? Now, I've seen the trend. People have come in the past. They've built 1 or 2 developments and they've left. So who are the good guys? The good guys in terms of developers are the Goan developers, Akron, right? Good guys. Then you've got Kamats who deliver. I'm not really a big fan of their design. Then models, again, very standard, very vanilla, but they deliver. What about villas? I like the Isprava style. So I think Isprava is a great place to invest. They've got the chapter in Moira, which is an upcoming development of villas. I think good. It's money well spent. I like Q Homes, which is the Ritu Nanda Homes. Very nice. VNR. I mean, I'm undecided. I like their design ethic. I still haven't made up my mind. Bennett and Bernard. It was a very silent developer, but they did some fantastic homes and they're doing really good stuff. So I think you should consider Bennett and Bernard. Look at the stuff they're doing. They're working in Moira. They're putting up beautiful villas all over Goa, North Goa. They're Goan developers, so you can rely that they can get the job done. If you have some issues, you don't have to chase them in Delhi and all over the country. You can just go to their office in Goa. That's the advantage of dealing with Goa-based builders. What can I say? Villas, right? Should you invest in a villa? What's the cost of a villa? The average cost of a villa today, a good villa with a swimming pool, is about 3.5 to 4 crores at least. Something that's nice. What are the rentals you can get? You can get about 15, 20, 25,000 a night. 200 nights. That's what I keep. It's a fair. It's a modest analysis. Developers will promise you the moon. Honestly, 200 nights. I know some of the good developers like Isprava offering you 3, 4, 5%. Okay, because they know that their asset will appreciate. Okay, so I think if you want to buy something in Goa, you should save up the money and buy a villa. I don't think you should buy apartments unless it's a very select few developers that you're buying. Okay. what are the prices of land? So I'm going to cover everything in this video, right? It's going to be a complete open book on everything. Whichever station you are in life, there's something in it for you in this video. What is the cost of land? The cost of land in Moira today, which is what I suggested. See, Moira is an independent ecosystem. Moira, Aldona, Nacionola, right? I am a Moira car. I'm very partial to Moira. Not just because I'm born there, I'm brought up there, but also because I know that it's an independent ecosystem. It's not relying on the tourism, it's not relying on the parties, the nightclubs, etc. The people who move to Moira are the ones who are making Goa their home. They're staying there. Like the previous home I sold to Ajay Jadeja, he comes and he lives over there, right? These are people who give back to the community. They are not here for party and crazy life. Of course, you can always sit in your car or your scooter and drive to Porvorim or drive to Siolim or drive to Vagator and come back. There's no issues there. But it's a system that's not relying. So therefore, when you buy a house, you know that the house will appreciate because there are people who are coming for Goa. They're not coming just to party and disappear. So again, Moira, Nacionola, Aldona, what are the pricing for land? For land, if you're looking in these areas, you're looking at roughly 25 to 30,000 a square meter. Guys, I told you all invest last year, it was about 15,000, 20,000. Today it's almost 30,000, okay? What's a villa going to cost you? A villa is going to cost you 5 crores, 6 crores, 7 crores, 8 crores. It's going to go up. It's going to surpass Assagao, right? Assagao is losing its charm because it's saturated, right? Today, Moira, Nacionola, Aldona is the place to be. Of course, there's a lot of party guys who are saying, oh, let's move to Mama, let's move to Mandre, Ashwe, Moji, Arambol. What's the problem there? Huge, massive tracts of land like you see behind me. But issues with their titles. Or do you have the pockets deep enough to spend 100 crores on buying land? Not many of us do. Okay, so you're going to have to wait for these builders to come in to buy it, and then they're going to upsell it to you. They're going to sell you a house for 10 crores. They're going to scale up. Or economies of scale, they're going to do 500, 1,000 flats, and then they're going to sell you that. That's not where you want to be. That's not Goa. If that's what you want, then you go in the outskirts of Delhi. You go outskirts all over, you'll find stuff like that. If you want Goa, it's low rise, low density, a nice villa, a little bit of land, churches and beautiful temples around you, getting food from the villagers, getting fish from the fish market, or going on a boat, right? This is Goa. It's the relaxed, susegad, quiet, easy, comfortable life. Okay, so now what about prices of land in Assagao? 75,000, 80,000, 90,000. What about Mama Belt? 25,000. If you're lucky, you can get a settlement plot for 25 up to 40,000 today, Mama Belt, right? What about Keri? Now, Keri is interesting. You can get a good plot of land, but again, it's a larger plot, about an acre, for about 3,000 to 4,000 square meters. Okay. Now, some of you come to me and say, hey, we have a budget of 50, 60 lakhs. If that's your budget, do not buy in Goa. I repeat, if 50, 60, even 75 lakhs, please do not waste your money. It's a dead investment. Do not buy. Come, enjoy, party, and go back. For those of you who have a budget of 1 to 3 crores, what you can get for 1 to 3 crores? From 1 to 3 crores, you could get a very nice apartment. Between 1 and 2, you can get a lovely 2-bedroom apartment. Between 2 to 3, you could get possibly a sea-facing apartment at Aldea de Goa, or an equivalent development that's facing the sea, fantastic, close to Manipal, in a place called Dona Paula, in a place that is close to the Grand Hyatt, close to the Siddharth de Goa, close to the Taj hotels, close to all the exciting spaces that you want to be, the cream chalks, the Starbucks, etc. Right? Kampal city, again, I did a video of that. The apartments are about 1 crore now. They've started at 85 lakhs. Now they are 1 crore after 1 year. So again, if your budget is between 2 to 3 crores, again, you're still looking at apartments, right? Only above 3.5 to 4 crores can you consider now villas. And that too, you will get the lower spectrum of the villas. You're not going to get something extraordinary. If you're looking at extraordinary, you're looking at 10 upwards. If you're looking at good quality, decent villas with a private pool, you're looking at about 5.5 to 7.5 crores. Even some developments that are doing 7.5 are still not doing individual swimming pools. So the big question is the Goa real estate market a bubble? And the answer is yes, absolutely, because a lot of people have bought into Goa without really understanding why they're buying, without understanding the future of their investments, right? It's more of a ego trip. Oh, I have a house in Goa. And they're coming and they're using it, and they're getting fake promises by builders, and not just Goan builders from all over India who are coming, buying land at escalated rates and selling their built up at escalated rates and promising them fancy rental returns but not delivering. So you have a huge unsold inventory, and I predict that in the next 3 years you will see a complete saturation in about 80% of the developments. The only guys who will survive, according to me, are possibly the Akron, the Isprava, maybe the VNR, Bennett and Bernard, and individual developers who are doing really interesting things, right? Like Quattrapoti luxury homes. Most of the other guys will have to start churning out really run-of-the-mill, low-end income housing, and that's the stuff that will sell, because you have a lower segment of domestic tourists who have that 50, 60, 70 lakh budget, and they don't mind. For them, they just want to park their money somewhere. So what's a good investment? Very simply put, if you can get settlement land at about 25 to 30,000 anywhere in the areas that I mentioned, buy it. If you can get under construction villas or ready villas that are about 5.5 crores, buy it. If you can get apartments that are about 100 square meters, right, in a development not more than 100 flats, that's low rise and low density, that's maximum 3 stories, buy it. Again, the pricing should be around 1 crore for these apartments, maybe slightly more depending on the developer. We have an inventory of good developers which we can share with you. What about orchard land? Yes, it works if you have deep pockets. If you're looking at less than 25, 30,000 square meters, don't waste your money buying orchard land. What else? What about agricultural land? Many people have this dream of buying fields and then converting it. Do not do that, right? I know your plan is actually not to have a field, etc. You think that you may get the government to convert it. It's not going to happen, okay? And the locals will raise an issue and your money will be stuck. So don't get into the complications of buying land and converting it, etc. on a small scale, right? Because that's really not going to happen in Goa. You need to literally move here and move mountains to make that happen. So apartments that are about 1 to 2 crores in a low rise, low density development, villas that are about 5 crores up or down from a good developer, land that is about 25 to 30,000 a square meter, settlement land up to 5,000 square meters, orchard land that is 25,000 square meters and above, should be less than 5,000 rupees per square meter. These are the good investments to make. Anything else has to be cherry picked and you have to look at it very carefully. So I'm more than happy to consult with you on that. I'm looking forward actually to making my next series of videos. My next video is actually on dispute resolution in Goa, and I'm in the process of resolving some massive land disputes. So it's an exciting learning process for me, but it's stuff that I can share. So for those of you Goans actually, and some of you who've bought with Goans and are going through disputes, I'm in the capacity to actually resolve those disputes, right? We have the political will, we have the local muscle, we have the bandwidth to make it happen for y'all. So, well, it's a win-win situation, not just for you, but everybody involved, the government, the locals, and with the vision of improving Goa. So I'm in the process of creating that video, and I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you and to making things happen for y'all. one really nice thing that's come out of these videos is people come up to me and say, hey Rishad, I saw your video and you saved me from making a bad investment, or you've given me great information, thank you so much. And that feels great. So thank you guys, thank you for watching my videos. I can't thank you enough. And yeah, do come up to me and say hi. I'm more than happy to connect with you, because it's nice to know the background, right? Sometimes I've never been to parts of India, like I've never been to Chandigarh, I've never been to Indore. I've always been in Goa and the UK. So then when I hear your comparisons, so sometimes they say like, oh, in Noida we have this pricing, why is it different? So at least I have something to compare it against, and this goes for people all across the world. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my videos, and see you in Goa. Bye.